aggravated, frustrated, pissed. I mean, I can't tell you the last time I was this pissed. You're my doing King Ding back here, and I'm pissed off, man. This was a horrible, horrible, horrible performance by the Eagles. To lose to the Miami Dolphins, who had won 2 games all year, is unacceptable. Is unacceptable. And hey, things have to change with this team. I don't understand how a team can go and play a game like this when they have such an opportunity to take the title, to take the division, to go in first place, and you give it right back to Dallas. And I wish, in a lot of ways, I wish that they were just eliminated from the playoffs today, that it was over, so I didn't have to suffer through this. Because next week I'm going to suffer again, then the next week, then the next week, and the next week, and it pisses me off. I'm so frustrated. One week, the defense looks great. The next week, horrible. You can take what they did in New England and what they did in Seattle, and all of it's washed away with the performance today by the defense. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, man. And I don't remember. I can't remember a worse loss. The last loss that really pissed me off to this level was in 2016 when we lost to the Cowboys in overtime. We had the lead and we fumbled it and all those kind of things. So I'm just gonna talk to you guys, answer your questions, and talk, because I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated, and I don't know which team wants to lose this division more, the Cowboys or the Eagles. It's ridiculous. Tim Mathis says Dolphins play good. Yeah, they play good. They outcoached us. They outplayed us. RG says, RJ Fletcher, I'm sorry. It's the season over. Hawkeye says we suck. Jim out. Yeah. Even Fedku has had enough. It's over. It's over. It's torturous. We both are bad. We are. We're bad. We're bad. And it's not ending anytime soon. Because we're 1 game out and we got to play Dallas. It means every week I got to be dealing with this. The next week we play the Giants. There is no guarantees. There's no guarantee we're going to beat the Giants. There's no guarantee we're going to beat the Redskins. You can't beat Miami. You can't beat nobody. The Foiler Lives, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Reality check, you all stink. We do. I told you, hang it up. But no, you want to troll the Cowboys. Oh, I'll always troll the Cowboys. You think that's going to change? If you lose a Thursday night against the Bears, I'm going to be trolling you, just like you're trolling me. Really, you have no reason to talk. You can't beat a team over 500. We have no reason to talk. None of us should be saying shit. John Dunham, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Watch the Redskins win at 7-9. Now, that would be funny. That would be funny. I'm serious. I almost wish that we were eliminated mathematically, so I wouldn't have to stress about this. So we got 448 people here. Please like, please subscribe. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes over to 100. Come on, man. I'm suffering today. I'm suffering. Ray the Way, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I'm sorry, bro, but the NFL is rigged. No matter what, the guys with money make the plays, not the players. NFL is wrestling with the ball. Sometimes I gotta tell you, I wonder. Thank you, buddy, for the super chat. Randy says NFC East still stinks. It does. Our division's a joke. It is. Why are both bragging on who sucks less? We both stink. Yeah, we both suck, man. Let's go Bears. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's easier. A season like this is easier when you're like out. If Dallas would have had 10, 11 wins and you're just done. And you don't have to worry about it. You can start thinking about next year. Because to me, I want to make the playoffs. And I know we can't win a Super Bowl. I get it. But I still want to be in it. Spurs, so I can't believe I'm going to the Eagles-Cowboys game for Christmas. Absolute bullshit. I'm wasting my time and money every week. Look, man, as bad as it is, that's going to be the division right there. Hit the like for thank you, Marcus. I appreciate that. Handle says it wasn't. No, I don't blame Carson at all. I mean, he missed some throws, sure. They dropped some big catches. I think this has to fall on the defensive side. Imagine both Eagles and Dallas lose out. Wouldn't that be crazy? You say that now that you lost, but you were talking. Of course, I'll keep talking crap. If you lose to Chicago, I'll be dancing and singing. Okay? If you go to the playoffs and lose to Green Bay or 49ers, I will be dancing. I'm not going anywhere. I will always make fun of Dallas. Philly, we are done. Dallas is terrible, but so are we. Dallas is handing us the division, and we handing it back. I know, it's like we both are like, we don't want it. I threatened to get rid of all my shirts, pillows, and helmets. I feel you. I knew it was going to come down to week 16 after week 4. Yeah, well, you're dead right. Dead right. See, Perry. Honestly, it would be embarrassed winning this bullshit division. It is. It's embarrassing. This team went downhill. Yep. Oh, the Eagles are done now. The Eagles are not done. That's the problem, Banner. The Eagles aren't done. I have to suffer. Your team's not done. My team's not done. But they should be. They should be done because they stink. And next week can change the whole thing. Okay? Fire all the coaches. I mean, not one Dallas Cowboy fan can tell me that they actually think that it's a lock that they go in and beat Chicago. It's not. How can anything be a lock? I wish it was done because I'm dying inside. Carson played good. Fitzgerald played better and bigger plays. Well, I mean, we gave up huge plays, man. I know, Vivian. I'm sorry about your couch, too. I wish I had alcoholic eggnog in the house. Stressful. I know. I hear you. What's more embarrassing, the She-Goes losing to Miami? It's pretty bad losing to the Jets and to the Dolphins. Philly, to be honest, how bad the division is, the Giants Redskins still have a chance. It's bad. Bad. Calls were stupid. Ertz missed touchdowns that would have put us up. That Ertz drop at the 5-yard line would have put you 3 scores up. And it probably, would have ended the game. But he dropped it. Then we missed the field goal. Then it was all downhill. Philly 500, I'm going to the Giants game next week, and we will probably lose that one. Who knows? I forgot. That's horrible, Vivian. I'm sorry that I reminded you. I'm telling you, man, I'm going to do this stream, talk about this, get this out. I'm going outside putting up Christmas lights. I'm getting away from football. I don't even know if I can watch tonight's game. I'm so pissed off, man. I'm just so pissed off. Philly 500, the thing that annoys me is that people expect Wentz to make every single pass. He's never been Drew Brees when it comes to accuracy. Everyone knows he did enough. We were up. Look, Dean, Carson was not the problem. Carson missed some passes. Him and Alshon, they don't go long. They don't go deep much. You can see there's a chemistry and a speed issue. But it ain't Carson that lost this game. It was the defense. Carson, I thought, had a good bounce-back game, to be honest with you. He was ready to end this whole thing and, on that third down drop or that second down drop. I don't even get mad no more this year. It's just a bust. I feel like I really feel like for the long run of the Eagles, it's important to make the playoffs. But I can't take this anymore. Omar, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. I had my jersey on to go out, but I put it back on the hanger. I hear you. Joseph says no Foles, no Bulls. Folesian Society meeting tonight. I think they're watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You should go. We almost got that. Now, yeah, I mean, that would have been a break. I'm done with the Eagles. I'm not watching these last 4 games. Yeah, I feel you, George. I'm a sucker for it, man. I'm in to the end. No matter win or lose, how this thing's going to play out, I don't know. But I'm in till the end. Yeah, we almost got the Hail Mary. We did. I'll be that. Philadelphia is the reason Jason Garrett still has a job. Yeah, but that's going to end. Ertz should have made that one catch. He should have made 2 big catches he dropped. Fanatic Philly fan says, I'm done with the Eagles. Yeah, frustrating team. This team problem is coaching and scheme. Very much so. I don't want to hear Carson had a good game. Isn't about stats or about wins. It's about wins. Yeah, well, that's the truth. It's about wins as a team. But no matter what, still wear my Eagle sweater and Jim bleed green. No, I'm here till the end, man. Nelson and Ertz switch bodies. I know what the hell happened. Nelson made some catches that you don't think he can even make. Ertz dropped some easy catches. I'm going off my diet after this loss. I'm already off. 3500 Aguilar actually started. Where did it go? I just lost that. 500 Aguilar actually started catching, and we still found ways to lose. Yeah, because then because Ertz. I mean, really, if you go back to that one play, to me that was the turning point of the game. You have a second and whatever. Carson hits a perfect pass to Ertz at the 5, even if he doesn't. score a touchdown there. You're down first and goal at the 4. You score again. It's what, 35-14. The game's probably over. But the next play, Carson gets sacked. Then they miss a 48-yard field goal, and then the Dolphins we couldn't stop them. That was the turning point. That drop was like everything fell apart. 500. What's up? The Eagles are trash. They are trash. Yeah. Should we fire Doug and get Jim Harbaugh? No, but we need a new offensive coordinator. No chance for a wild card for the Eagles? No wild card. No, it's got to be division. You got Mark Holmes busting out laughing. Well, I'm sure he is. But look, at the end of the day, he's still got to look in the mirror at his stinking team. I said Aguilar would do better back in the slot, but he did. But everyone else crapped the game up. Yeah, I thought Alshon played good. I thought Carson missed a few passes. I thought there was one pass he really needed to hit. There were 2 plays where he overthrew him, but they should have called penalties, and they didn't. One of them, they called him Nelson Aguilar, which I thought was bogus. But, it is what it is. Love you's got a couch to go fix. Thank you, Vivian. Appreciate you being here. I'm going to go support second team, the Rams. I don't have a second team. I got one team. Philly, post a video of your Christmas lights. Okay, I can do that. When I'm halfway done. I'm a big Cowboys fan. I enjoy watching you, and that's a basic. But both our teams aren't really that good. It sucks. It does suck, Greg. It does. It does. It's just Nelson is still just Nelson, and it's not trained. Today was just Nelson. It was just Zach. It was just Zach today. Doesn't matter who wins the division. All the teams in the division are terrible and won't make. You ain't making the playoffs. You ain't making a run. But I still think, for the benefit of this team going forward, I think Carson needs playoff experience. Tanking in their last 5, Miami has better record than us. They were our better team. Get over that. We are not good. It's tough for you. Fix it and fight on. Yeah, LT, I hear you. Trade Carson for what? I have no issue with Carson. Today, I have no issue with him. And to blame him is just deflection. The problem is the defense. No victory cigar. No victory cigar. No dance. No white rerun. It's going to be pathetic. It's going to be sad. Philly 5, our defense was stuck in the week. I don't understand the defense. That's what frustrates me so much is, how do you do such a great job against the Patriots and especially Seattle? And then Fitzpatrick kills you. Devontae Parker kills you. Do you know all the people said, oh, I don't want to trade for Devontae Parker. He ain't that good. Are you kidding me? Jim should have made the adjustment. Mills and Darby were way too small to defend Parker. Rasul should have guarded him. Yeah, D. Graham, I hear you. Rasul will have trouble with him too because Parker's got speed. But they were able to fire over the middle all day. The middle of that field was open. And then they would take the shots down the sideline deep and they would hit them. I thought the Dolphins were the team that was tanking. Looks the other way around. Howie has a lot, has to go. Lack of talent is killing the. I agree. Philly, so are we out of plus? No, we're not. All we have to do, okay, for the Eagles to win, to get into the playoffs, okay, just for those that want to know. The Eagles, if they win out, they win the division. If they win out, they win the division because their conference record, if they beat Dallas, I think would be the same. Or the way it goes, it comes back to the record between the opponents. The Eagles have beaten teams that Dallas has lost to who have good records. So Eagles would hold the high tiebreaker. Just watch what's happening reruns. I love what's happening. Fire Doug. Even if we go to playoffs, we're not going anywhere playing like this. No, we're not going anywhere. You're right. Philly won't happen. It's going to happen. I'm telling you, the Eagles are going to win this division. And I'm not saying it like, oh, we got a chance to win something. We don't. We got no chance. We're going to get killed by New Orleans, San Francisco, all that. But maybe Carson gets experience. Dak not $40 million. Nope. I feel bad for Carson. For weeks it's been the offense, and then he shows up in the defense. I know. It's been crazy. If Cowgirls lose, I'm happy we got 3 more games. I mean, does any Cowboy fans in here, do you think that it's an automatic lock that you beat the Chicago Bears on Thursday in Chicago? Carson went through. He finally took some shots, though, And that's not a product of Carson. It's a product of your scheme and no receivers. So that play, Ertz dropped the ball. You haven't credit. That was good defense. The defensive back guy's handed. Are you talking about Mike Nixon? Are you talking about the touchdown, right? Yeah, you still got to catch it, though, man. You know, it was a good play by the defensive player. He did what he was supposed to do. But when you have it in that position, you're coming out, you have to secure it. You can't allow that because that would have given the Eagles 2 minutes and 33 seconds left. Then you would have onside kick. Even if you don't get it, you have one timeout plus the 2-minute warning. You would have gotten the ball back with a legitimate shot. You can't drop it. Our defense collapsed Wednesday. Yeah, I agree. Doug said he wasn't leading both sides of the ball. Well, Doug has to do better. You know, one thing I will say that the Eagles offensively did was they rolled Carson out today. It made a big difference. Keep doing it. But why did they do that? Did they take the play calling from Grow, or are they calling different plays? Jason, Philly 500, you're better cornerback. Put me in, dude. I promise you, I won't allow those. AB Moon says, we cannot speak in absolute with this team anymore. We are who we are. I know. Look, you tell me. Are the Eagles going to beat the Giants? I have no idea. Are they going to beat the Redskins? I have no idea. Are they going to beat down? I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. But I hope so. I hope we get a playoff game. That's all I'm asking for. LT says, we must split and tie Dallas 1-1. 2, if we win out, we will tie division record 5-1. 3, it will come down to the common opponents. The Eagles have beat more teams than Dallas has lost to. That's right. So the Eagles would win a tiebreaker, LT. But they gotta beat Dallas. That's the key. Even if you guys get into the playoffs, you're all going to get destroyed. Just tank the rest of the season. Well, see, I mean, here's the thing. Under normal circumstances, I may kind of be with you. But because Carson is in his 4th year and he hasn't played in the playoffs, I think going into the future, it's important for him to play. That's why I want to make it, you know. Philly, do you think Jenkins should fire up the locker room like Bennett fired up the Cowboys? Well, yeah, why not? Wentz pissed his failure. Wentz was not the problem. Just tank and get some wide receiver. We need a lot. We need two of my first 3 picks are wide receivers. So we got over 500 people here. If you're new, please like, please subscribe. We're going to do this all year. And let's get them likes up. Let's get those likes up. Let's get it over to 200. And I won't talk about the likes the rest of the time. Playoff math. Well, see, the problem is, I don't know if it's a problem or not, but you lost to an AFC team. You didn't lose to an NFC team. So it's not going to kill you tiebreaker-wise. Can you imagine if the winner of this division it very, very well could be? I mean, there's no possibility. Who knows? Nitro Freak, what's up, my man? 37 points, Dolphins unhurt. It's insane. It's insane. I just don't know what happened to this defense today. They played so good against Russell Wilson and Brady, and then to pull this, I don't get it. If we lose out, we could get a top 10 draft pick. I don't know. Could we? If we lose out, could we get a top 10? How about we give you Garrett for 2 for... I don't want Garrett. I usually hate Philly fans, but at least you're making sense. Thank you, Wills. I mean, look, there's nothing that makes me feel like we can win the next game. Just being honest. But, you know, you got to play it out. I'm telling you, I almost rather be eliminated from the playoffs instead of be tortured. Bring back Foles for what? If Eagles win the last 5 and the Cowboys lose out, will Eagles still make it? Yeah, the Eagles would. The Eagles don't even... All the Eagles need to do is win out and beat Dallas in Week 16. What makes you think they could win 4 games? I don't think so, Bubba. I don't even think we could win 1. I don't. But I'm hoping for it. We can't worry about the playoffs next year. We don't deserve first playoff round. All NFC East teams should be... Yeah, well, that's true. All teams don't. He's a great fan. He bet on the Dolphins. Season is over. What position do you want to draft? I want wide receiver. Thank you for the super chat, Nitro Freak. Appreciate it. I believe that the Eagles should take a wide receiver first 2 of 3 picks. So many Eagle haters from 500 stream get out of here, and they like to see suffering. Philly 500, we need to have... we need you play offensive coordinator. I'll do a better job than what's his face. Giants are going to play spoiler. Absolutely. Never been this upset since... I haven't been this upset since 2016 Giants... I mean, not Giants. The Eagles-Cowboys, where we lose in the 4th quarter. I think Smallwood fumbled, and we went to overtime and lost. E-girls need to upgrade the O-line. We need a lot of upgrades, man. We need a lot of upgrades. So we got 500 people or 168. Please subscribe. Appreciate it. Football guys like humiliating Cowboys and Eagle fans. PIMP. What the fuck, Eagles? Y'all need to beat Dallas. F them. Thank you, PI. Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. I agree. Todd P, thank you for the super chat. We're super trash right now. Well, thank you for the super chat to talk about the super trash Eagles right now. We're trash. 5'11" at least. What do we need to do with our secondary right now? I mean, I have to see how much Cravion played. I thought Mills wasn't good, and I thought Darby really was bad. And it's hard. Don't tell people to leave. Rival talk is great. This makes the game fun. Don't act like some of you weren't trolling Dallas Thanksgiving. Yeah, look, trolling is part of the game. It goes with the territory, you know? Sports Critic, what's up, buddy? How you, man? I'm done with Doug and lost, in my opinion. Yeah, Doug wasn't good. Playoffs, you're not beating Dallas, give it up. Look, I can't even figure out how we're going to beat the Giants. So, you know, yeah, it's off. But, you know, like, I'm a sucker for my team, so I'm going to be in it to the end. And unfortunately, your Cowboys stink so bad, you have to make me suffer. Mr. Red, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. If you're new to the channel, please like, please subscribe. We're going to do this every week, no matter what happens. And then, you know, fortunately, we have the Sixers to do later, too. 493 people here, 184 likes. Let's get at least over 200 likes. Troll 11 Patrol says, ever since the penalty call on Hollins, the game sunk to the birds. I think as soon as the Ertz dropped that ball at the 5, everything changed. The Eagles players, they need to. Say hi to Mark Holmes 500. I will. Believe me, look, here's the funny thing. Dallas, we had a great time Thanksgiving, and we should have. That was beautiful. Now, Dallas gets to enjoy it today because we're laughing at each other on who's more trash. You know what I mean? And we're both just like we're both going to die. We're both killing each other. You know what I mean? It's like, that's all it is. Two powerhouse teams just killing each other. But we're not really powerhouse teams, but we come from the NFC East. Next week, on Thursday, I expect the Bears to win. So we're going to be laughing again. Trash talk is fun and part of the sport, but I do respect the team. Cali Cowboy, yeah, exactly, man. To me, I trash talk Cowboys, but it's never personal. I'll never make it personal about somebody. Leonard says, Philly 500, I'm so frustrated and depressed. Why do the Eagles do this to us, Philly? Don't they know that we Eagle fans are invested in this team? I know, and I know a lot of us are ready to write them off. And as soon as we write them off, they're going to come right back and get our hopes up. And that's what they do. Why Doug Peterson didn't kick the field goal before 2-minute warning? Yeah, very true, you know. That's a good point, actually. Facebox AJC44, thank you for the super chat, man. He says, we lost Doug Peterson, defense, Ertz, referees. Absolutely. All those things contributed. Vape Time says, Philly 5-7. Ha ha ha, fish boy anyway. Yeah. Shout out to all the Dallas fans in the chat. Like and sub. Tough season this year in the East. LTS, thank you to all my rival fans, all Dallas Cowboy fans, all you guys who hear and support me. That means a lot to me. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all you guys. The Eagles lost to a tanking team. I know. It's unbelievable. Yeah, we Cowboys are taking a division just to get destroyed in the playoffs. I know. It's like, who wants to go and get destroyed in the playoffs first? You know? I just feel like Carson needs that experience, though. You know? Everybody, NFC sucks, dude. NFC East sucks. Outside of firing some coaches, someone significant should get cut. I think it's too late, though. I think it's too late, too. Goku's already over it. You're the man, Goku. I'm depressed. Love you, Philly, but Cowboys just won the division. Yeah, it's not true. Because even if the Cowboys win, let's say they win every game up to that Week 16 game. And let's say the Eagles do. I don't know if they're going to. Whoever wins that game is winning the division. You know, you're going to have a bad team out of the East. We should trade Pearson for Garrett. I don't want Garrett. This is about who's more trash. Wentz was okay. Your defense ain't Ertz lost. Yeah, Sven, I know. I agree. And if Sven's saying he's okay, then it tells you something. When both teams are trash, this is what we do. I know. Blue Blood Cowboy already 500. Yeah. 380 says, I love my Eagles, but it looks like Baltimore going to get the chip. Baltimore's scary, man. Ryan says, don't worry, Philly, Cowboys and Eagles both suck. It's going to come down to Week 16. It is. And and it tortures me. I would almost rather be eliminated. Seriously, because it's killing me that I have to go through this and that we all have to. Is this the end of Pearson era? No. Doug abandoned the run. I'm telling you, the problem was the defense tonight. We were both hyped up and are both struggling. Yeah, we are. Beast of the East. Shout out to you, man. You're enjoying it. You should. The Cowboy fans should enjoy this. They should, because we enjoyed it Thursday. This is what happens when you lose. Can you talk about how Dallas got 3 straight over Philly? Dallas has 3 straight, and the last one was bad. We got killed, and I'm hoping that, that the Eagles will want a little revenge. Cowboys still stink even though we lost. Yeah, look, I think the Cowboys are going to lose to the Bears on Thursday. I really do. I think it's that bad. And the Giant game versus the Eagles on Monday night, that's no guarantee for us. Yeah, shout out to the Dolphins. Got to give the Dolphins credit. The coaching staff was aggressive, trick plays. They were aggressive, man, and they took chances. Shout out to the Dolphins. Shout out to the Dolphin fans. I don't know that you wanted to win this game, but shout out and congratulations to you guys. If the Eagles lose it, no, look, I'm a sucker. I'm gonna stick through it. I'm frustrated. I want to be done, but they're not affording me that. Fire might grow right now, and Carson missed a lot of wide open guys. Not a lot. He missed a couple. There was a couple where couple passes, one long to Alshon in double coverage, which I'm glad that didn't work out. Then there were a couple where he was open, and they should have called penalties for holding, and they held Alshon up as he was running open. That's why it looked overthrown. And then he missed one really bad on the end. But that is far from why they lost. Why would Miami want to win? Yeah, I don't know. They want to tank. Do you think we win out? Hard to say. I can see us winning out. I can see us losing out. I don't know. Watch next season. The Cowboys and Eagles will be the best teams in the NFL. You never know. Dev Stat Omega. Ha 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 ha. Enjoy it. We need Fitzpatrick as offensive coordinator. They get a band and run the defense. Defense sucks. 500 gets more live stream views. I don't know. Miami Dolphins fan. Very proud of it, too. Our future is bright. War Renegade, shout out to you, man. Congratulations to you guys. Great win, man. Great win. The Sports Critic, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Tough loss, 500, but you can still win the division. The NFC East is so trash. Eagles came in too confident. This was just a sneaky trap game. Yeah, defensively, we were let down. And thank you for the super chat. We can win the division, but it's hard for me to imagine us even beating the Giants. Gilberto, Philly 500, blame me since you don't want to blame Wentz. Well, it's not your fault either, and it's not Wentz's fault. The reason you lost was because your defense could not stop Miami. They could not give up the big plays. The defense, I don't think Miami punted the whole second half. Mina, I'm hurting so bad. Me too. I am too. Dolphins culture is changing. Flores has them a right trade. Yeah, look, hey, why not? Dak and Wentz both suffer from trash play calling. Yeah? We should have lost out and get better draft pick. Well, I don't think they're going to do that. 500, we win in the East. Remember when I told you? Okay, Louie. Look, it would not surprise me if the Eagles won the East, and it would not surprise me if Dallas wins it. Somebody's going to win it that doesn't. Somebody's going to be in the playoffs that does not deserve it. I would get rid of Mike Groh right away. At least you're not the Jets who lost the Bengals. Yeah, true. Will Howard make a difference? Howard would help. Today it was defensive problems. Look, I'll tell you the truth. You want to know? Defense was bad, but if Ertz catches that ball at the 5-yard line and you score a touchdown, you're up 3 scores, this game is over. They might have quit. Antoine, thank you for the super chat. How does Schwartz not scheme to cover Park? I don't know. All game, he beat us on both sides. Was it me or was Wentz putting a little too much touch on the ball with open receivers? He overthrew a couple guys. I thought Carson did an overall okay job today. I was okay with Carson. I do think there were a couple of throws that were overthrown that there were penalties that should have been called, and they didn't call them. Pearson without Reich is about 500. Yeah. With Frank Reich continues to be a horrible loss. Maybe next year, maybe. What happens during the season means nothing come playoffs. It's very true. You get in the playoffs, you got a chance. That's all true. No halftime adjustments. No, I'm going to have a good week You are, Joseph? The Redskins can win the East, but hey, the Eagles have a bright future. Injuries need to rebuild defense. The Eagles need to overhaul their whole offense. You got to overhaul the whole thing. Skip going to have a field day with this one. Look, the Eagles' defense was bad, you know? We need Fitzpatrick as offensive coordinator. I don't think we can beat anyone with the play call and bet. Yeah, I hear you. Yes, he puts too much on the ball. Okay. Miami played with more fight than us. Yeah, they did. We needed to run for clock management and didn't have it. Nope. What else Mark going to do, troll? His team sucks. He admitted. Oh, he's going to lose and be pissed on Thursday. Philly 500, you and Mark Holmes give this season a lot of meaning. Thanks for your time and effort. Eagles all the way. Thank you, Gilberto. Thank you. I appreciate that. If Mark Holmes has video for you to watch. I don't care. I don't even think I made a video. I didn't even make a video on Dallas. Do you know that? I just did a nice picture. But you can troll. Because they're going to come right back and they're going to lose Thursday. The Bears are going to beat them. And then what? Wentz has to make up as he has fire Mike Groh. Oh, they got to get rid of Groh. You might become a golf fan now. I can't get into golf. Good game, Philly. That was a close match. Fins up. Yeah. S4 Mill. Congratulations on the win. You guys deserved it. Damn right, Justin. Eagles are trash juice. We got this. We'll see. You know Dak and Zeke going to shred you like always do. I don't think so, BB. Is it just me or does Nigel Bradham suddenly... I think he's hurt nationwide. He missed the interception and he missed the fumble. And the interception was a little hard. Good teams continue to underestimate the gunslinging ability of Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick is a streaky guy. He's either really good or he's really bad, you know? I thought y'all had an easy schedule and that y'all were going to win out. I thought so too. Doesn't look like it. We do have an easy schedule. We just stunk today. Cowboys won today, Philly. Yeah, look. When you look at this week, it's a draw. Eagles take first blood on Thursday. Dallas loses, and then the Eagles blow it. So it's really a draw. Colts lost. Looks like Frank needs the Eagles just as much as he needs. He's got so depleted weapon wise. At least Nelson made 2-point. Yeah, Nelson did. Wentz deserves better. Look, Wentz is fine. What the hell? The defense played tighter against the Pats and Seahawks. Defense was why you lost the game. This is why you lost. There's one reason, in my opinion, you lost the game. The defense. You could not get off the field. I don't think the Miami Dolphins, did they punt maybe one time the whole game? I mean, they didn't punt. The second half, Wentz is garbage. Wentz was fine. Wentz 20 touchdowns, 7 picks. And two of those picks were garbage picks. Defense made Fitzpatrick look like Montana. Man, they really did. It's amazing what one deep threat can do for you. One guy that can stretch the field. Devontae Parker. Amazing what he can do to you. Lurie needs to make moves. I agree. How do you excuse this L? You can't excuse this L. It's horrible. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wish this was one of those games where it was like, the Eagles are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. We're done. And that's it. That's what I wish. I wish it was that. But it's not, because Dallas stinks. We stink. And whoever wins this division is going to the playoffs stinking. But I can't stop watching. You know? I can't stop. This season is not over. Get prepared for the next game. The Dolphins were hungry for it more than Parker was on. Yeah, Andy. And why? Why were they more hungry than us? That's what bothers me. Did the defense just think it was going to be easy? And did the defense start smelling themselves? Did the defense say, you know what? We held Brady down. We held Seattle down. We got this against Miami because it was a rude awakening. Andrew going to go throw up. I hear you, man. I hear you. Now y'all going to figure out how to stop Zeke, which Philly can't do. I mean, really, Dallas fans, really, you're just super confident right now. You can't even run the ball right. Fitzpatrick did the same to us when he was with the Bucs. I know he kills us. The Cowboys going to lose on Thursday. This will make me smile. Mike Groh needs to go. Change. Yeah, look, it's going to come right back. I'm telling you, we're depressed. They were depressed Thursday. We're depressed today. Come Thursday, Dallas is going to lose again. And we're going to be depressed. And then we're going to play Monday night. Who the hell knows if we can even beat the Giants? Wentz is going to regress even more next year. Wentz was fine today. I thought Wentz was fine. Dallas doesn't drop. We'll see. We should look into Devontae. Man, I was saying we should trade for people like he's not that good. Why would you want Devontae Parker? You see, Justin Quarles. Now we're happy. Now you're happy. Yeah. Now you're happy. We're both happy. The only time Eagle fans and Cowboy fans are happy this year is when the other loses because our teams can't win. We stink. This is the Cowboys division. Oh, great. Yeah, Devontae Parker is raw. He needs. I like Devontae Parker. Primetime game against Giants scares me. Me too. I don't think Dallas has fallen under 500 this year. Yeah, but they can't beat a team 500. And believe me, we've played more 500 teams than them. Dingbat, you know you're an addict when you do something time and time again that does nothing but hurt you. How do you watch this girl? I can't help it. I'm addicted to the Eagles. You know what I mean? They had me at Dallas stinks. Our defense does good. Our offense sucks. Our offense does good. Our defense all year. Robbie Anderson, Devontae Parker, I know. I hear you. I'm sorry for the Eagles. Yeah, Rita, me too. The Ravens or the Eagles. Ravens are good. Look, if I would like to see the Ravens win the whole thing if the Eagles can't. I like Lamar Jackson. I like the story. You know, you're beating the Bears. We'll see. The Eagles will take the division. Dallas has quit on Garrett. That's what I think, too. I think the Cowboys have quit on Garrett. Does it remind you of 2010-2011 season when the Seahawks made the playoffs 7-9? That's right. Three-way production. Seahawks get in the playoffs at 7-9 and win a playoff game. It could. It could. I mean, one of these teams, I don't think either of these teams, well, the Eagles have 7 losses, and Dallas has 6. I think both teams will have at least 7 losses going into the playoffs, at the very least. Malcolm Jacobs flipping in the locker room, good. He should be, you know. Cedric Clemens, thank you. I appreciate that so much. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Eagles quit on Peterson? I don't think they quit on Peterson. We're trash, face it. We run, we win, we pass, we lose. Doug is bad play caller who can't adjust. Yeah, UK Red, but it was really the defense today. The defense let us down. You know? This reminds me of 2015. The whole division sucks. The Eagles can't get out of their own way. They can't. Both teams cannot win out. I agree. Eagles don't deserve to win the division. Absolutely. Eagles do not deserve to win the division. They do not deserve to go to the playoffs. They do not deserve to even have Christmas or Thanksgiving. They don't. They stink. But so does Dallas. One of those stinky teams is going to get in. Hey, fine, the NFC East stinks. It does. The NFC East stinks. The Eagles play Dallas for the division. That's what it's coming down to. Eagles and Cowboys are playing hot potato. Win division. I know, it's true. Eagles already got 7. Yeah, I know. Eagles got 7. They could have 9 before it's all said and done. They could lose out. They could win out. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to expect. Why should the Eagles fire Carson? Howard out for the year? I mean, he hasn't been back since the before the bye. Eagles first team in the NFL history that ever came out of a bye week more injured than they went in. Yeah, Eagles, all the Eagles have to do is win out. Can they? I don't know. They should just give up the NFC East spot as a third wild card. I know. You stink today, buddy. Thank you, Big Bug. You stink too. The reason the Eagles won the Super Bowl is the head coach of Indianapolis Colts. Well, stop thinking because it's not Philly fans' strong suit. Okay. Y'all losing, so Dallas will keep Garrett. I think you guys should keep him forever. Defense line never came back after second half. Nope. No. The defense was not good. They will lose to the Giants. It very well could be. I can't predict the Eagles are going to win. I don't even know how I predict them to win any game right now. If you can't beat the Dolphins, how can you beat anybody? Yeah, he's making videos. He's all happy. I didn't make any videos about Dallas losing. Did you notice? I didn't come out and make a video. I just made a picture. Said Happy Thanksgiving. I didn't make any videos. Oh, my, Nick got benched. Yeah, Foles got benched today. It's that day. This coaching staff is the worst. It is. Yeah, I want Frank Reich back too, Nate. Nate is trying. Man, me and you, I'm with you there. I'm kind of glad we lost because I have no expectations going now. Yeah. Imagine Odell. Eagles, Philly. Do you think the Eagles need Odell? They do. Absolutely. I made no videos about Dallas. But I will because Mark is making a video. When our defense plays well, our offense doesn't show up. And when our offense, I know, all year. And the excuse was, well, we didn't play in the preseason. That is not an excuse anymore. This game reminds me of predictions that EDP always gives where he says we'll lose all the trash teams. These games are, yeah, I mean, he's right? If the Bears beat Dallas, we still have a good chance. Even if the Eagles, listen, the Eagles don't need Dallas to win or lose. All the Eagles have to do, it's very simple. All the Eagles have to do to get in the playoffs is win the rest of their games. It doesn't matter what happened today. Doesn't matter if Dallas wins. I mean, all the Eagles have to do is win the rest of their games. And they're in the playoffs. They control their own destiny. That's how pathetic this division is. Thursday night, if the Bears win, we need a troll like ever. Yeah, troll hard. If he's making videos and I'll check after, I'm gonna get him. I may stream Thursday night and put it like behind a video of him. Do what he does to me. I may stream his ass. I want to cry. I want to see the Birds and Jags do well this year. Yeah, me too. Frank Reich ain't going nowhere. The Colts playing pretty good. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. NFC stink. I know. I need them to work on one. Smooth. Do you feel? I don't feel confident, Jane. No, I have no confidence in that we can win one game. You know, Matt Collins is horrible. Stop. I'm not predicting any wins. I'm not predicting. I'm just stating the fact. If the Eagles win out, they win a division. Do I think they can win out? I have no reason to think so. We just lost to Miami. It would be nice to win the division so Wentz at least I just want him to get the playoff experience, Frank. I mean, I just think going forward it's important. Yeah, look, props to Miami coming out to play, but I'm pissed. Me too, Nate. Why? One thing bothers me. Remember the touchdown they scored with the trick play where they had the field goal kicker or whatever, and they had two people getting ready to rush him with one guy? Why did the Eagles not call timeout there? Why don't you just call timeout and figure it out and say, all right, one of you guys rush, make sure there's enough guys back. They didn't do it. They got totally beat on that play. We don't even try the Philly special. No. Where's the old man with the fishing pole? You almost got it. Oh, so close. What old man? This made my Thanksgiving much better. America's team, we should. Yeah, look, it's a even week for us. I feel hurt. I don't want to see them get murdered in the playoffs. That defense killed me. I hear you. We all know the Cowboys are accident waiting to happen. They are. We paid our offensive line and didn't use them. They play calls horrible. It's very horrible. The only thing they did today that made me somewhat happy is they were getting Carson out of the pocket, and you saw what that meant. Joe Thomas, Manfield, what can I say, man? We stink, Joe. We stink. There's no getting around it. We stink. Doug's leadership is horrific. Peterson said they prepared for it and they did not need to call timeout on the trick play. I didn't then prepare. How could they prepare for it and everybody bites? I mean, everybody bit on it. Not one person just stayed with the whatchamacallit. I wish you Philly fans would not mention Dallas. You have nothing to say to us about us. Unfortunately, we're interlinked. We're in a division race where two teams don't want to win it. So it just has to happen. I really thought the best two teams in the whole conference going into the season were the Eagles and the Cowboys. Now it's the two worst possible playoff teams. Who the hell knew? Sup, Philly? Tough loss you always got next year. Nathan, yeah, always next year, but unfortunately, this year isn't over. Dallas does own you. Yeah, but, those things change quick. You're playing in Philly, not in Dallas. Dolphins want to pick Tua later, not tank anymore, I guess. Leonard says, I want to cry, Philly. This really hurts. It hurts, man. Cassie Stewart says, go Cowboys, but right now we both kind of suck. But one of us is going to suck just a little less and make the playoffs. Doug Doug didn't prepare for that. Mark Holmes talks about us every day. Yeah, he loves us. He has dreams of Carson. Breaking news, all 4 NFC teams disbanded and 4 new ones brought in. Their names are New Jersey wins, Philadelphia upsets, Washington Capitol, and Dallas Borders. I love it. You may be right. There's no leadership in the locker room. Absolutely not. The trick play in the same play what the Colts did to Patriots a few years ago, but it failed. I would have called a timeout. It was obvious weird formation. They looked amateur against that trick play. They did, and they all bit. All of them. All one guy had to do was stay with him, and they don't score. Plays like that drive me nuts. Why not call timeout? And then the play where Ertz drops it at the 5. You're up 28-14. Carson, perfect pass. Ertz drops it. And then Carson gets sacked. Then they miss a field goal, and it just unravels. Now, Schwartz never makes adjustments. Absolutely not. Dingback Claus will be doing the live stream of the Dallas Eagles game, by the way. Week 16, Dingback Claus for the division. I won't be streaming that game. It'll be Dingback Claus. Young, energized players and experienced creative coaches equal. Yeah, I hear you, Tyree. You're right. Wentz was fine. I thought Wentz had a decent bounce back game from the 2 bad weeks. But I thought defensively, the biggest problem on this team was they could not get off on third down. They allowed the big plays. They allowed the trick plays. And I blame the defense for this loss. I think this defense lost this game for us. Miami should never score 37 points. They should never score 37 points. Eagles were dinged, but we are. Doug Peterson was to be held accountable. A Super Bowl winning coach, outcoached by the youngest coach of the staff league. Totally unacceptable. Yeah, I agree, Mav. I agree. I hope it's a blizzard in Chicago. Is it supposed to snow? Thing with the Cowboys that you have to wonder is, do they want Garrett gone? James A, what's up, buddy? Philly 500, slow down for a second and tell me how we lost. You lost defensively. You could not stop Miami on third downs. You had too many third and longs, too many big plays. I don't think Miami punted, but maybe one time, and that was on the last drive or something like that, the whole second half. The Eagles could not stop them defensively. You allowed a trick play for a touchdown. You allowed them to score. There was like 5 chances on third and goal where you keep giving them penalties and first downs. This is what cost you the game. This is on the defense. They counted the win before you got the win. Yeah, I wish they would have showed us that the game in my market. I got 49ers versus Ball. I mean, that's a great game, though. I thought we stunk, but hey, hooray for 70% humidity. Well, congratulations to your Dolphins. Miami was 3-3 on fourth down, 5-12 on third down. Hey, at least Alabama lost. Eagles should run the ball more, especially like on 3rd and 2. If you get a yard, Wentz can see. Yeah, Wentz needs to take time on offense, chew up the clock, keep plays alive, limit defensive snaps. Yeah, well, we need a new offensive coordinator. No doubt that the defense was the main reason why. Yeah, defense. So I thought I did that. Yeah, our secondary was horrible. I mean, Devontae Parker killed us. Doug has to take a piece of this too. I don't know what was going on with the defense, man. Fitz used their receiver size unlike Wentz does with Goddard, Ertz, and Alshon. Yeah, but one thing those guys have is at least Devontae Parker has speed. 500, I'm aware that certain colds can be contagious but drop passes throughout the season. What's the remedy for that? I don't know. I mean, I really think if on that one drive where Ertz drops the ball at the 5, if he catches that and let's say you score, you're up 35-14. The game's probably over. Miami may even quit. And it just is like it unravels from there. The coach is an ex-quarterback. That's why we're not running the ball. Yeah, we don't run it enough. I agree with you. But I mean, still, even if the offense wasn't perfect, Carson missed some passes, guys dropped some passes. Even despite all the offensive deficiencies, the defense cannot get off the field on third down. They couldn't stop them. They scored on 6 of 7 drives, 23 unanswered points. The defense did not step up. We had 8 minutes left. They could not. We got the ball back with like 2 minutes left. We couldn't stop them. We didn't. The thing is the Cowboys hand us the division. We hand it right back. And now they're probably going to hand it back on Thursday. Where's the discipline? I miss the read days. There is no discipline. Fourth down, they allow it. I mean, you need to pick. I mean, I would love to have Antonio Brown. Yeah, Cowboys are going to go right back on Thursday and lose. They are. They're going to lose. And if they win, then we'll probably win. It'll be close. I appreciate this coaching staff has done bringing us Lombardi, but we need a whole new coaching staff, including head coach Philly. I understand the frustration. I won't fire Doug yet, but he really needs to upgrade his offensive coordinator. You really need a new offensive coordinator. I want to know who was calling the rollouts today for Carson, because it was very effective, and I wonder what took so long. Eagles need to wake the hell up, Princess Gamer. Shout out to you, I know. Defense kept them in the game against these good teams. The defense, yeah, I mean, against Seattle, Carson blew up that game. New England, Carson was a big problem in that game. Defense was great. But today, this is on the defense. Deuce Staley for offensive court. If he can implement a vertical passing game, why does Doug and the coaching staff say the same thing during a press conference? It sounds like broken record. You might as well not do it. Yeah, well, and Leonard, that's all they can say. And Carson's going to do the same thing, and that's what they're going to tell him to say. It's funny. It's funny, but watch it. Whenever it gets in from this division, will make noise in the playoffs. It's been a while since Cinderella made noise. You're probably right. Whoever gets in will probably wind up going further than they should. I disagree with that. Just because Doug is a quarterback doesn't mean he likes to throw. We want Doug. Yeah, well, I think that Doug needs. I think he needs a better offensive coordinator. Somebody maybe he has enough respect for to listen to once in a while. Ray the Way, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah, Elliott missed the 48-yard field goal. That hurts too. I mean, I really think if the Eagles get going on three scores, Miami might have quit. Mark Holmes told me to come and troll. Well, Derek Williams, welcome. Enjoy. Please like, please subscribe. Appreciate it. I'm disappointed too, man. He needs someone to take control and focus the whole team. I agree. We need a new offense too, not just offensive coordinator. Look, here's what I want. And people who listen to me know. I want the Eagles to go out and hire the best offensive coordinator, young guy they can find. I would look at the Kansas City Chiefs offense, and I want somebody who can implement a vertical passing offense. I want to go and get two. My first three picks got to be two wide receivers. I want speed. I want guys that can stretch the field, and you got to change this whole offense. I told Joe you should never have got rid of Foles. Foles had nothing to do with this. We should have won this game. There is no way the Dolphins are more talented than us. No, they're not. But they acted like they could go in first place today. They were more desperate. Alshon could have caught the Hail Mary. He almost could have. I know. I thought he was going to for a second. Edwin says Cowboys Nation for life. I thought Alshon was, because I saw the ball pop up on the Hail Mary. I thought he was going to grab it, but he didn't. CI, what's up? Alshon could have caught the Hail Mary. Yeah, I know. Urban is the quarterback coach of the Ravens. Can he implement the right offense? I mean, look, I'm telling you. What about the quarterback coach of Kansas City? Is that Kafka? Yeah, Foles got benched at halftime. Put Wentz on Jags, they would have a better record. It's the defense today. I don't care what anybody says. The defense today, Mike Kafka would be a guy I would look at, because you want somebody to implement that style offense, because you have a big arm quarterback. He's not a quick pass, check down kind of guy. He's a big yardage quarterback. You need to have that kind of offense. The Cowboys have always been a division. So what are the new wide receivers, new cornerbacks? You can't carpet bomb both. I would not carpet bomb I would get rid of Darby, but I got a lot of young corners. But I really would focus on my wide receivers. So I just got a thing saying Ertz blamed himself for this loss. Carson can't throw it in intermediate passing game. I mean, I don't even need to respond to that. Nelson played good today. He definitely wasn't the problem, and he'll be lethal under a good offensive coordinator. No, Nelson was good. It was like somebody said, Nelson and Ertz switched. Ertz couldn't catch a pass. I was shocked to hear Eagles lost. Yeah, Star, it's horrible. The defense definitely overlooked the Dolphins. No question. 500 Skandrick said this team had no hunger after winning the bowl. We need to be clear out dissatisfied guys like New England does. Yeah, New England believes that every time they win, they got to at least get rid of like 30% of the roster. We need to start thinking about replacing Rodney and Malcolm. I would too, James. I agree. You look like a donkey. I mean it with love. Is that what donkeys do? Let's bring in Peyton Manning for offense. Why not? Philly 500, your opinion, Fitzpatrick is better quarterback than Wentz? No. No. Philly, are the injuries the reason the Eagles are doing bad? It's not the only reason. I can't blame it on the injuries. I do think that the Deshaun Jackson injury was like a big blow because you have nobody that can stretch the field. Philly, why does Doug and the coaching staff say the same thing during a press conference? It sounds like a broken record. You might as well not do the press. Leonard, the reason they do that is because they don't have any answers. They don't have any answers. And they don't want to really blame who's to blame. Wentz hasn't been good since coming back last year, if we're being honest. Well, I disagree. I disagree with that. It's time to find replacements for Fletcher Cox and Malcolm. I thought Fletcher Cox was good. Jenkins, yeah, you might be right. 500 in the draft, we need a receiver, cornerback, safety, and a young defensive tackle. All true. All true. I would seriously go receiver, safety, receiver. Like my first 3 picks. Philly, so you like any other teams? NFL-wise? No, I like the Eagles. I mean, there's players I like on other teams, but I only root for the Eagles. Philly in the draft, we need, definitely. Carson will win MVP. Okay, Jose, I'm all for it. Mills was not good today, absolutely. Homo sapiens laughing, that's good. It's because they really don't know what's wrong and they don't know how to fix it. Well, I think you got to fire the offensive coordinator. If Nick Foles was still here, do you think we would do better? I do not. I think there's games we would have lost with Nick Foles. I think there are games we would have won with Nick Foles, and I think we would be right where we're at. I don't think we'll be any better. Nitro Freak says this team sucks. Team sucks. They stink. And unfortunately, like I said, Dallas stinks too. And because of it, they're going to make me suffer through the rest of the season when I don't want to. I would rather just be mathematically eliminated. So what do you think is the biggest problem with this team? I think this team is slow. I think this team needs a new offensive coordinator. I think those are the 2 biggest issues that I have. I don't think they have very much talent offensively or explosiveness. Robert says, if you're a Cowboys fan, you don't have antlers. Thank you for the super chat, Robert. I'm not a Cowboys fan, and I don't have antlers. When was the last time the Eagles had a rookie a year? God, I don't even remember. I don't even remember who was one. Maybe Keith Jackson. I don't even know if Keith Jackson was one. Stay away from the Andy Reid tree. Heard that Mike Groh was working with the receivers the last couple of weeks. Well, that's great, but find the players for drop passes mistake. I don't know if they can do that. It wasn't Wentz's fault. Drop passes by Ertz. Let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest. If the Eagles don't win the division, no playoffs. Yeah, that's true. The Eagles got to win the division. Eagles have been signing guys to contract extension. Ertz talked stall from what I heard. I think he might want to sign that contract now. I would trade Ertz. And I'm not saying it because of today. I like Zach Ertz. I just think that with Goddard, who's young, him being 29, you could get a lot of value for him. I think it's time to start doing those things. Robert Drennan, thank you for super chat. Point being, Texas fans are either steers or queer. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Robert. Raiders suck. Yeah. Philly, do you think we can beat the Giants next? It's Monday night. I don't know. We should, but I don't know. At this point, it's hard for me to even think we can beat anybody. Mike Groh needs a pack he's got to go. Mike Groh's got to go. We could get good return for Ertz. I agree. We could, and I like Ertz. I'm just saying that at some point you have to make an effort, a concerted effort to get younger. And you're going to go and sign a 29-year-old tight end to an extension when you have a young guy who's got a lot of upside who needs to play more. So do you think the Eagles would be doing better if they would have traded for a receiver before draft? Yes, J2K. Yes, the last 2 weeks especially. And I don't think so much today as much as the last 2 weeks. It would have helped us. We tank it for the future? No. I like the Eagles. I'm from Texas, about an hour from Dallas, actually. David, shout out to you, man. We need better receivers, defensive back, and linebackers. Yeah. You think Grove did a bad job as wide receiver coach? No, but it's kind of hard for me to imagine them just getting rid of him as offensive coordinator and keeping him as a receiver coach. Goddard could be better than Ertz. Could be. He's got a lot of talent. This year is fine, shaking my head. They better address holes in the offense and draft. They got to. Fact, Dak Prescott will be the first quarterback since '04 to win back-to-back NFC titles. In Dak we trust. Tony, hey, I'm glad that you're confident. If I was a Cowboy fan, I'd be very worried about the Chicago Bears game. As an Eagle fan, I'm very worried about the Giants game because I don't think both these teams are good at all. Lamar Jackson screwed up that pick. Even if the Eagles got Lamar Jackson, do you really think they would have changed their offense to fit Lamar Jackson? I mean, that's what Harbaugh did. Was genius what they did in Baltimore. Would the Eagles do that? I don't know. They haven't done it for Carson. Thank you, Codeman. They won that ring sitting back collecting checks now. Yeah, I hear you. Sing the Bad Dog song? Oh, man, I don't feel... Bad Dog is a mad dog, cause he knows the Giants always stink. They trade on the fucking draft. He's got the ugliest view on YouTube. See you next week. The Eagles can't win the NFC East because my Cowboys and Dak Prescott got that covered. Great. You'll win the NFC East and you'll lose in the second round. It's more meaningful for the Eagles to get to the playoffs in Dallas. So if I remember the playoff game versus the Bears last year with the goal of Cody Park. Yeah, I remember. I don't miss Nick Foles out. No. They need to get a real offense mind here that can vertical game to help. Yeah, that's what you need, Bubba. You need to fit your offense around your quarterback. What could the Eagles do on defense to improve it? It would have been nice to see them adjust. I mean, I was saying several times during the stream that they're just firing over the middle. It was there all day. They made no adjustments. Couldn't get pressure, and then they would take their shots on the outside to Parker, and we couldn't even stop them. They would still have to play the Vikings or Seahawks in the first round, so good luck with that. Yeah, look, the only reason that I think it's good for the Eagles to get into the playoffs, even though they're not going to win, is I think it's for the future of this team. I think it's good for Carson to get the experience, When can you trade for players after the trade deadline? You have to wait till free agency starts or till the new season starts. Not my blood, but do we lose out this year for better position next year? I don't think we're going to. I can understand that thought process. I don't think the Eagles will do it. Eagles need to win all their games. They need to just win all their games. Who do you think we will play in the playoffs this year? We'll probably play let's say you get to the playoffs and win a division. You probably be the 4th division team. You're going to play the 5th seed. So you're probably going to play, most likely Seattle. So you're going to end up playing Seattle at home again, which is not good for us. We can't, because Dallas is keeping us in it. Yeah, Frank, Dak declined $30 million. Yeah, Miami's the best. Miami, there are a couple top guys. I'll be doing a lot of stuff on that in the offseason. Philly, who do you think should trade? It's got to be a receiver, man. Is Kareem Hunt a forgotten player in the NFL? He's with Cleveland. I don't know how he's doing, though. I don't care if we lose every game. As long as we beat the Cowboys, I'm happy. We beat the Cowboys week 16, we're going to playoffs. And like I said, I will not be streaming that game. It'll be dingbat clause. Come, Phil, you got to stop talking about the playoffs. Look, I'm just telling you the facts. I'm not saying we're getting it. I have no confidence we're getting into the playoffs. I mean, I'm not saying we're getting it. I'm just, people want to know what the scenario is. That's all. The less than 500 shows Philly ain't better. Okay. Eagles make me depressed. We are not going to playoffs this year? Doesn't look like it. Honestly, Parker won it for the Dolphins and defense. What pisses me off is that just people don't like Devontae Parker, and I wanted him, and nobody wanted him. I don't have a favorite player right now. Dallas will beat Bears and lose to the Rams. Might. By the way, you all will lose to the New York Giants this week. It's totally possible. Totally. Eagles are a joke, worse than the Dolphins. We the next Redskins, maybe. We may not go to playoffs. Very well could not go to playoffs. It sucks when I never felt comfortable that we would win this game, even when we were up 28-14. Not good. I thought it was over at 28-14. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought it was over. Amazing Grace, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Hey, you guys always kill us. Today was beautiful. 6 drives for a score. Go Dolphins. Parker, Parker, Pound Fitzmagic, not tanking. I bleed aqua and orange. Amazing Grace, thank you for the super chat. Congratulations on the win. I have no problems with the Dolphins. No problems with Dolphin fans. You guys deserve it. Much respect to you. Thank you for super chat. Big Cowboy fan here. Philly is okay, man. Your team sucks too. Need to fire Jason Garrett. Yeah, thank you. I agree. J2K 500. Do you think Wentz has been playing like he is worthy of his huge contract? Well, his huge contract, probably a little under. I think a little under is fair. I don't think he's been that bad. I don't think he was bad today at all. But the last 2 weeks really hurt his standing. He's got to be better, too, overall. Alshon and Deshaun will be gone next year. I think they got to be. I'll meet you at the bottom of a bottle of bargain scotch. Pound, this team is depressing. Sean, I'm with you, man. Amazing Grace says Carson was not impressive. I mean impressive. I think he was good. I think he was good today. Would D-Jax really be ready if we make the playoffs? Could be, possibly. Why is Jim Schwartz not in the hot seat? He is inconsistent. I don't know. Where do we go from here is you focus on winning next week. You got to win next week, and then when you do that, then you keep going. It's just one game at a time right now. That's all you can do. We should keep Deshaun. I would keep Deshaun because he's fast, Mavericks, yeah. MVP Nation, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that so much. Shout out to MVP Nation. This is the new norm. Ugh. Those Dolphins are sharks, not Dolphins. Today they were. I think everyone is interested in seeing what changes happen this offseason. San Juan also, me too. And it would start with my offensive coordinator. I hope this isn't, Jose. I hope this isn't the new norm. Bubba said, they said to plan on taking the cap hit on Jeffrey and Jackson to let him go. I would. I would do it. I think you need to change you need a complete overhaul at receiver. Frank Wright was the true coach, not Doug. Seems like that in a lot of ways. We should keep Deshaun. He still has speed. Yeah, I personally would keep Deshaun. But Alshon I would let go. Alshon and Deshaun are duly guaranteed next year. We're stuck with them unless... Well, what Howie will do is he'll cut them and he'll eat the dead money. See, you eat the dead money, which teams don't like to do, then you can do it. But you have to eat the money. Once this Jay Cutler take our money and stinks, I don't think Carson stunk today. I think that's unfair. While we're trying to give you the division and you won't take it. I know, JD. It's crazy. We should clean house. We need to get younger. I agree, Tyree. I agree. Trade Carson, keep Alshon. Okay, that makes no sense. Remember when it was funny the Cowboys lost to the Jets? Yeah, very funny. That was a great day. I loved it. I know how it feels, but I've known how it felt before. It's not like the first upset the Eagles have ever had. You know how many bad losses I've witnessed? Please. I would trade Jeffrey and Ertz to get young players. I would too. We will stink the next 5 years. We'll see. Expect this kind of season next year. We'll see. And the Eagles passed on Hollywood Brown. Yes, I know, Kyle. I was a big supporter for Hollywood Brown. You would trade Ertz and Wentz. Jeffrey and Ertz to get young players. I would too. These are going quick. Doug and Jim need to be fired. Yeah. Reality is more facts over fiction. That's why you're facts over fiction. They really need to consider trading Ertz to and let Dallas be the number one. I would do it, Bubba, because I think you can get a lot for Ertz. He's 29. I think that's the right move. Can't believe the Eagles now. Dallas is going to win the division. Garrett will remain our coach. Taking my APJ, you know as well as I know that Dallas could go out and lose to the Bears. It could happen very, very easily. You know? You all should trade a first for Jason Garrett. I don't want Jason Garrett. Ertz had a bad game. He did. Philly, do you think Wentz has been playing like he's really... Yeah, I mean, overall, I think he's fine. I think the last 2 weeks against New England and Seattle, definitely not. I thought Carson was good today. I have no problem with Carson. I mean, he missed some throws, but overall, Carson was fine. Donovan Doe, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Matt Collins a dingbat. Never trade Ertz. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Matt Collins is horrible. Howie has a busy offseason coming. I know. He does. Princess Gamer, what'd you say? I said multiple times over. No one believed me. Lamar Jackson, Holly Brown was good. Now maybe people will give me credit. I said before draft. Shout out to you, Princess Gamer, because you nailed it. You nailed it. Garrett will not remain the head coach at Dallas. I think you're right. Yeah, we got to get younger. Keeping Wentz in a shotgun is a mistake big time. Well, it's predictable. It's predictable, you know. Why are people so quick to jump ship on the coaches? People are frustrated, man. The other lost to a 2-9 team. You know, I mean, we lost some teams we shouldn't lose to. We shouldn't have lost to them. We shouldn't have lost to Atlanta. We shouldn't have lost to Detroit. It's like we play down to our competition, but we go and we beat Buffalo. We go and we beat Green Bay. We beat the teams that are tough. We play the teams like New England, like Seattle. They're tough, but these teams that we should beat, they beat us. Yeah, I've not liked Gross since the Golden Tate comments last year. You know, and I thought we would beat them by 40. I thought we were going to kill them. Carson had a half decent game today, but didn't do anything past 3. Yeah, but Carson, I don't know. He threw a touchdown pass that Ertz dropped, and then Ertz dropped that pass at the 5-yard line that would have set up first and goal, and that would have put you 3 scores up, and this game was over. I'm still crying, Sneaky Fee. I'm going to be crying all week. Why can't the fans see what's wrong with this team, but not the coaches? I think the coaches know, but I don't think they want to admit it. No, Carson can't. Jeffrey seems hurt every time he plays. He's been hurt all year. Same play calling is horrible. Philly 500. I keep telling you, our team is done. Coaches need to be taught to play calling, offense, defense. Defense didn't play hard. Missed catches, they're in a row we've lost. Come on. Yeah, look. How can I argue? I can't argue with you, Fred. All I can say is we stink. We stink. I don't know what else to say, you know. We'll bounce back next week. We gotta hope so, man. I mean, you know, I'm gonna be streaming the game. I'm gonna be rooting for the Eagles. I'm gonna be hoping we can get to the playoffs. I hope Dallas loses Thursday. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna suffer through this whole thing. You know, I'm gonna suffer through it. Dolphins. I actually saw Eagle fans picking Philly to beat Seattle. You lost 2-9 Dolphins. Sunny weather. Yeah, it's bad, Jason. You need double moonwalk next week. I'll be here. I'll be double moonwalking. I'm not Folesian, but I think Foles is tanking so he can come back. Foles ain't coming back. You know, I just hate the positive press bullshit answers Wentz and Peterson gives. Yeah, you know, I don't like it either. You know. Philly 500, we do need to draft the receiver in the first round and cut Aguilar. Well, Aguilar is gone, but I would draft the receiver with the first and third pick. Eggnog is great, you know. If we lose a game, we are done. Yep, got to win the rest of them. Bad Dog Song is the only thing getting me through this. Thank you. Doug needs to be fired, and Schwartz needs, and Big Deuce needs your head coach. Hey, you never know. Foles could lose his job. A young kid. Yeah, but I don't think the Eagles would bring him back because the pressure right away for him to start over Carson would be a problem. We're still in this. We need to win out, and the Cowgirls need to lose 2 games. The Cowboys don't even need to lose 2 games. All the Eagles have to do is just win. The Eagles just win. They win the division. 1.5 game lead after losing the Bills. Wow, we are not worth it. I know. Neither team is, Reggie. Nobody wants the division. Fitzpatrick does seem to own us. NFC East stinks this year. Us or Dallas winning, nothing. Absolutely. All I know, says Nate A, is Dallas still stinks. They do. Philly 500, who would have thought losing Deshaun would be this detrimental? I could have told you. I said that he was single-handedly the most important move that they made. You know? At least once has a ring and it belongs to Foles. It don't belong to Foles. L4G custom fabrication. We will take it. Go Cowboys. All right, we'll see. They need to tank get better draft picks. I hear you. 500. We need to pray more. Always. Eagles defense stunk. That's why we lost. Defense was horrible. Horrible. I went to the game. I wish I stayed home. I hear you. I hear you. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so listen, I'm gonna wrap this up next couple minutes. And get going. I'm gonna go put up Christmas lights if it's not raining too hard. Very depressed. Very depressing loss. There's inexcusable. It's inexcusable. I have no argument. There's nothing to take out of this and be happy about. It's just a bad loss, and I don't know what we can do going forward. I'm just gonna watch and see. For enough money, I can go to Philly and take down full Shrine. All right, well, Alshon played good. Yeah, Alshon played good. I told you all the Eagles need to punt on first down. Defense wasn't too bad. Corners are just defense was bad. I mean, you just gotta stop them. We got rid of a winner for this hell. What winner? Wentz just needs good receivers. The reason the Eagles lost this game, defense. Defense lost this game because they could not stop the Dolphins from going down the field at will. That's why we lost this game. This is not on Carson Wentz. I don't even put this on Ertz, even though Ertz had a bad drop. I believe this is on the defense. Defense has got to take the heat on this one. You can blame Carson for Seattle. You can blame him for New England. You can blame the offense for those two. Fair. This one's on the defense. Defense lost this game. It was a defense. Yeah, coaching too. There's just too many mistakes. I wish I lived in Cali. Too bad I live in Toronto. I hear you, Stick, man. I want players 25 and under our team. That's what we need. Young. It was funny that people hate on a guy that helped get Philly a ring. Pound Foles gold. Yeah, we got rid of Foles for this. What the hell? You think Foles had nothing to do with this game? You lost this game because of defense. Hey, Philly, do you think the NFL Sunday ticket will give me my money back? No, I do not. But if you play it right, they may give it to you free next year. You gotta check it out. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Tough loss, no excuses. Eagles took it in the ass, and it's depressing. I don't have confidence going forward that we can win any of these games. But I'm gonna be rooting that we win all of them and make the playoffs. It's hard to imagine, but this is the NFL after all. And at the end of the day, Dallas still stinks, and so do we. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.